Happy Friday!
Happy Friday.
There she is. Hey, sissy.
Hey, Sissy!
Fun Facts Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday! Yay! Yay!
We made it to another week.
Another hard week. So, yeah, but we made it.
We made it. That's the important part. We made it.
Yep, we're here. We're sitting here on Fun Fact Friday. So, we made it.
Yeah. And you know what, sissy? Today, we're going to start with a food day that I like this food that I found today, and it is National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day.
Well, you know what, Sissy? You said this is one that you like.
You know, we like all the food days, but this
Right. This is one of the many that you like, and today this stood out, didn't it?
yes, one of the many food days we like. National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. But I have to say, my favorite hot pastrami sandwich comes from Togo's.
Really?
There's some other places that do hot pastrami sandwiches, but or unless you make it at home, of course, that's always going to be better. But Togo's, I think, is my favorite one.
Okay. Okay. Well, here, I used to like the one. Well, in Oakland, there used to be one. It was called Sam's Hot Broth,
Mm.
and they made the best. And then, here, we I haven't had it in some years down there. Was it Joe's Buffet?
I don't think I've had a hot pastrami from Joe's Buffet, but when you mentioned Oakland, it made me think of the place. Oh, and my mind just went blank. It's the place in San Francisco that my godparents used to go to all the time, and it's a little like a hole in the wall on the corner. Oh, I'll have to remember the name of it, but they do have a good hot pastrami sandwich.
Well, it sounds like the same place because this was in Oakland, but it was on the corner. And
Freddy's?
oh, okay. No, this was
No.
Sam's Hot Broth. So those of you that are in Oakland, from back in the day, you probably saying, "Oh yeah, I remember."
If you've been in the Bay Area, huh?
Yeah, but the only thing it is I can't do rye bread,
Mmm.
so I just usually get mine on a soft roll or on a like a sourdough or something. But it's still good.
I cannot. I'm gonna find the name of that place in San Francisco um before the show is over because they've been around for a long time, and I know that is one place that she used to always go to and have taken me before in San Francisco, and that's where I think about go down there and get the um hot pastrami sandwich. Tommy's, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Tommy's in San Francisco.
Okay, because I was just looking it up.
Yep, that's it. It's called Tommy's. And it's like, you go in, it's a small little place, but they've been around for years. And that's sometime take a trip over to San Francisco just to go to Tommy's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this, let me see, is it still open?
I don't know, because some of those places sometimes with, things closing and people not eating out as much, some of those little shops like that, they weren't able to stay open. I wonder if they are open. We'll look that one up.
Yep, they
They
are.
are open. Okay. I
Uh,
was about to say they've been around for a long time and they do other food too. It's not
yeah,
Tommy's joint.
joint. Uh-huh.
Yep, Tommy's joint. They do other foods too, not just sandwich shops, but they slice it right there, fresh sandwiches.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the hot pastrami sandwich though, you can have it's usually beef pastrami, but you can also have a turkey pastrami sandwich, or it can be made with pork pastrami or mutton pastrami. And some people do a version of it'll be a pastrami Reuben,
Yeah.
and that one's good too. And they'll add the sauerkraut and the Thousand Island dressing to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually pretty good too.
Yeah, that is, yeah, that's good. But I'm hungry now, so everything sounds really,
Everything sound good now, huh?
uh-huh. Everything sounds real good right about now.
So that's today, January 14th. Tomorrow, January 15th, is National Use Your Gift Card Day. Now, I don't know. Some people have so many gift cards that they probably need a whole week to use their gift cards. They can't use all their gift cards in one day.
I know somebody like that, but I'm not gonna call their name.
I know somebody like that too. They have a special wallet just for gift cards. Now you have a lot of gift cards when you have to have a whole separate wallet just for the gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I'm not gonna complain because sometimes my baby, you know what? Here, you need a gift card? Yep, I know who to go to.
Hey, look, we must be talking about the same person.
What's bad is when you find yourself starting to get like that person and say, you know what, let me see what gift cards I have. But to me, it makes the gift keep coming.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't like to give gift cards. I know we just went through Christmas, and some people may say gift cards are impersonal. But I think they could be very personal if you get a gift card that goes to a place that someone might go to.
Well,
Because
yeah,
you still can personalize it for that person. If I know you like Cold Stone, I won't
right,
get you a Baskin Robbins gift card.
right,
Get you a
right.
gift card that you might use somewhere that you go.
Well, we just passed up Christmas, and
Hmm.
so my little roomie at work, I know she different places that she likes to go. So we had, gave ourselves a little dollar amount. So
Okay.
um I did her Cold Stone, Chick-fil-A,
Hmm.
Starbucks, Ross. Yeah, so and it was just like little $10, but and Panera Bread. Um, it was just places that she likes to go where I know she's gonna use it and she's gonna
Right.
appreciate it.
Right. And I think that's what a gift should be anyway, something that you know that person is going to use or
Right.
that they will appreciate. So even like you said, even if it's $10, it can go towards their purchase and to
Well,
show that
she
you
went
thought about them.
look, she opened that up and she went right on over there to Chick-fil-A.
And we got her lunch.
Well, it was right before breakfast, so they was
Oh, okay.
doing some kind of biscuit with some little chicken something.
Uh-huh. So see, it worked out. Gift cards also come in handy if you a little low on funds one day and you say, you know what? Wait, I think I have a gift card. Let me see what I have in here.
But you know what? In my job, we do this workshop called Job Search on a Budget, right? So
Hmm.
when I'm facilitating it, I always tell people if you're on a budget and you like to drink coffee or whatever, so we're going to use Starbucks because that's usually the real popular one.
Hmm.
but get you a $20 Starbucks card, right? And every time
Okay.
you go to Starbucks, you use that card, right?
Till you run out of your money, you've
Until
used
you
your.
run out. So, and you kind of know, maybe I shouldn't go today or tomorrow, but you're not in your regular um, purse money, as you
Hmm.
want to call it. You're not
Right.
digging into anything else. If you set aside and get gift cards, you use that gift card every time you purchase, and that'll help you keep track of your spending and everything, and you won't go over your monthly budget or whatever.
That's a good way. That's a good way to do it and help budget yourself. I wonder how many people actually stuck to that, or did they just start going over and say, "Oh well, I finished using that. Let me add some more money to it."
Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. When you add to it, it must be within the next month's
The
budget.
next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good idea. That's a good tip there, sissy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One, these here were some suggestions on how, if you get a gift card and it may be for somewhere that you don't use, they say that there are 1 billion dollars in gift cards that go unused each year. That's a lot. Now, some ways that you can use a gift card, if you get a gift card and it's for a place you don't shop, you can see if the card is good at a companion store. There are a lot of gift cards now that
Mm-hmm.
are like that, where it may say one store, but if you read the back or you check out the website, they do have other sister stores and partner
Right.
stores that you can use that same gift card.
Right. Like
Mm.
TJ Maxx,
It's
Marshalls, and Home
Marshalls.
Home Goods.
Yep. Yep. And so it may not say it right on the front of the card, but look on the back and you might see, oh, wait a minute, I can use that at this store. Or go online if there's not a store local to your area. You can use the gift cards online sometimes.
But you know what? I wonder if in that billions of dollars that they're talking about, I wonder if they're talking about people like me that um that's the only bad thing with gift cards. If you say if you have a $10 gift card and it comes out to $8 and something, you're still running around with that dollar gift card.
I have some like that.
So I
I'd be
want
like, oh, I'll save it. Y'all use the change.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's just I'm just thinking, I wonder if they're counting that, or
They
if they're
probably do.
counting the face value of what it was.
Mm, I
Mhm.
would think they probably are counting the change too, because imagine that change adds up too.
It
There's
does.
probably a lot of us out there that, or some people may say, oh, it's 50 cents, just throw it away. I'm not
I
going to throw it
don't.
away. I'll use that change.
Look, I don't. I still put it in there. And sometimes I did that at Jack in the Box. I had 67 cents. And I got
Yep.
there and I was like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I dug it up, digging, because I don't have a wallet that just has them all in there. So I dug and dug and dug.
Uh,
And then I gave it to her. And she looked at me as if to say, for real?
yep.
67?
Yep. Put my 67 cent on there. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
Another suggestion says check to see if the retailer will cash the card out. I don't know if too many places will actually do that. They'll just put the change back on the card.
yeah.
Now this one was
Mhm.
sort of neat. It said have a gift card swap party or sell your gift card for cash. That would be sort of cool to have a party and everybody bring their gift cards and see, hey, I have this one, but you know what? Hey, I want to swap this one for that one. That probably could be a pretty interesting party if you to see what kind of gift cards do people really have. Now, if you do that though, I would want to have a computer pulled up right then to make sure that you check the balance before you swap, because I might be swapping a $50 gift card for one that's only $5 on it.
Right.
So I might want to check the balance before I swap cards with you. But that would be a pretty interesting little get together, people swapping the cards.
Right. Right.
And then it says, or you could donate your gift card to a charity fundraiser like a silent auction. Again, if you're giving a gift card or donating it, you want to make sure that you check it first to see if did I use this card? Is there still a balance left? You don't want to give someone a card and you've already used it. So
You know what I try to do though, when I use it and they give me the receipt that shows you the balance that you have, I try to
you wrap the receipt around it.
That's so I
Yeah.
can keep up. That reminds me, I have a J something on a JC Penney and a Kohl's card.
That's one good way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So another national day is on the 17th, which is this coming Monday. And this day is observed every third, I say every third Thursday, every third Monday in January. And this is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. And that day is observed on the third Monday of January. And we take that day to recognize Dr. King and how he was an influential civil rights leader. He wasn't the only civic rights leader, but he was very influential and one of the more popular ones that we hear his name and have heard his name through our lives. And so we do take that time to recognize his birthday and not just to enjoy it as a day off. Take at least some time through that day, especially if you have children or young ones in your house, to talk about who was Dr. Martin Luther King to them. And it was more than just civic rights. He was a pastor, he was a preacher,
Yeah.
he was a motivational speaker. There's a lot of other things. And so just take some time out of that day to not, like I said, not just use it as a day off of work, but to learn a little bit about what did he do.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on, but I'm gonna skip. We'll come back to that. I just want to say, anytime you're in the Atlanta area, you just go there, but go by there and take a look at the museum that they had there. I really enjoyed myself. I even went into the Ebenezer the church
You
there.
did.
And they have his sermon playing up in there and everything. I don't know, but I know when I was in Georgia, my cousin, he was like, "Hey, I thought you guys were gonna come visit my church and everything." I said, "I went to church." And but I did, but that's where I was. So I just, anytime somebody is going to the Georgia area and they're taking their kids with them, I tell them to take them there, and they give you the little tour so you can learn things. But fast forward, to now here around here, they had a lot of events planned for this weekend, as they do every year. And I usually take part in some of those, and I think if you can to do it, if you can go to San Francisco to Yerba Buena Park, they have like a replica of the waterfall and all that stuff there. I don't think Bart did anything this year, but look, I had my commemorative.
Now was the time.
Yep. So this was my flash pass, to get on Bart, because it wasn't the Freedom Train, but it was the Freedom Bart.
Okay. Yeah, and a lot of things have gotten shut back down. And so, but there's things virtually you can do and look online, and even if you don't have a computer, use your phones. People are on their phones all the time. You can use your phones to get information.
Yeah, this is the time, with technology now, you can find out, anything you want. You can participate in events all across the United States, because somebody's gonna have something. I know a lot of you use your social media, you see stuff popping up on your Facebook and your Instagram and your Twitter. You know what? Just partake in it. Just take the time out on Monday and just really understand what that day is all about.
Yes. Yeah. So I have a couple did you knows
I
before
don't
we
know
log off.
anything.
You don't know anything. I see Wilson popped on with us.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
Wilson.
Wilson.
She's on mute.
So this first did you know says the twinning rate, as far as twins, if you notice there's more twins around, there actually are more twins around because the twinning rate has increased by 1/3 since the 80s. That's up from 9 to 12 twins per 1,000 deliveries. That means that 1 out of every 42 babies is a twin.
Mm.
That's actually a lot if you think about throughout the world, 1 out of every 42 is a twin.
Yeah.
That from fertility drugs?
It didn't say how it's it didn't say how it's happening. It just said that that number has increased, which, fertility drugs could be a factor. It
Right.
it was just showing that since the 80s there has been an increase in the number of twins.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I don't know. Do you guys have a lot of twins in your family?
Not a
Oh,
lot.
I'm about to say, I don't think it's a lot. We do have a couple sets of twins, but
I
not where I
know.
would say a lot of twins.
Well, I have a couple of sets of twins in my family and triplets, right? But do you know,
Mm.
Oh, wow.
remember the age-old thing where they said it's supposed to skip a generation?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
It didn't skip in mine. It went 3 and then 2s and 3s, and then 2. I had one that had triplets and twins.
Oh,
Aw.
wow. The same person? The same
Mhm.
family?
Mhm.
Wow.
No, the same person, the same cousin.
Wow. That's
They said you're
interesting.
not supposed to do that, but you
So
are.
that's a blessing.
That's a double blessing there.
Yeah, well, she had one single, and so she's done. But you are seeing more twins now than ever. So
Yep, and it does say statistically that there are more twins being born.
but I'm with Wilson. Is it the fertility drugs?
Things to make you say, hmm.
Mhm.
Another thing, you know how we hear this saying, there's nothing new under the sun? Well, this says that a tiny chameleon was discovered in northern Madagascar in January 2021, just last year, and it measured to be just 28.9 millimeters. And it's believed to be the smallest reptile on Earth. And it was just discovered January of 2021.
Wow.
Now, to say nothing new under the sun, I don't know. Is it that it's new, or is it that we just discovered it?
I
Yeah.
think we just discovered it.
Mm-hmm. Because there's a new frog out too. I saw that on the news the other night, and
A
there's
new frog?
It's a new frog.
Does
Your
it do a
frog
different sound?
It didn't make a sound.
This one does say ribbit. What's this?
Oh, it's a silent song. This is silent
But
song.
you know what? They just showed it. But I thought to myself, a new frog? That frog was pretty big, and it had to come from somebody. So that means that you're just now seeing it.
Right. See, it does make you wonder, is this something new, or
So that
did we
little-
just now find it?
That little
What was it? Chameleon.
chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
It's a chameleon. What is a chameleon?
One that changes to look like something else. So see,
Exactly.
we thought it was something else before, and so we saw it change now.
Yeah, and it's probably been right in front of our eyes all these years, and we just didn't know it.
That's walking right by it.
So if somebody decided to put on their glasses and say, "Hey,"
Yeah, right.
So what is that? At 28.9 milliliters, that's super small.
yeah, I you know what, Sissy, I would never see it.
We're gonna leave you on that one with the 28.9 milliliter Chameleon. Make sure you wear your glasses. You know, something that little, you might have just thought you saw something. You're right. I thought I saw something. I'm not sure what it was. Oh man.
So yeah.
Well, Sissy, I am glad we made it through this week.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to another week. Can you believe we are already halfway through January? Today is January 14th.
Wow.
We are already almost through the first month of the year.
It's been different.
It has been very different. That's one way to say it. It's been a different year.
Yes, it has.
Different can be good. Different can be good. Sometimes we think, oh, it's different. Different doesn't always have to be bad. Different can be good. So let's take that. That's going to be our word for this week. Different. Let this week be different. You choose whether it's different in a good way or a bad way. Hopefully you do something different in a good way. And you know?
Yeah.
Make a difference.
Make a difference. Be different and make a difference.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything you want to say before we close out, Wilson? Other than you just said a whole lot. And make a difference, be different, and make a difference.
I'm eating minestrone soup, and I wonder how many vegetables are there in the minestrone soup? Think about that.
Well, isn't that like well, it depends on what you want to put in it.
I was about to say, I think it depends on where you get it from or who made it.
Something make you go,
Because we really think about, like, what is in minestrone soup? Yeah, minestrone soup can be pretty tasty. I don't have anything else I want to add.
Me either.
See you guys next week.
Next week.
Next Friday. Have a good week.
I'll see
Stay
you on
safe
Sunday
out there.
in
Oh,
the
yep. Catch you in the chat or maybe in person at 650 Parker Road. And remember, send us your comments, suggestions to funfactsfriday100@gmail.com. You can remember it because we share fun facts on Friday and we keep it 100.
Oh, look.
See you guys later. Juicy.